Hello, I'm Paul Nisi from FrontDoorsGamer.com. I'm here at PAX East 2014. I am here with
Cardell Carr. I am the creative director for Infinite Crisis.
Infinite Crisis. If you're not aware of this is a MOBA using the DC characters, but there is a timeline where the Infinite Crisis event in the DC universe, basically all the different multiverses of the world kind of collapse and they fought. So here, not only do you get Batman, you get Steamlight Batman, Nightmare Batman.
Yes.
Some of my favorite characters.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we prided ourselves on trying to make these, reimagine the characters we all known and loved in all these crazy, distorted ways. I mean, this is what led us to the Nightmare Batman on one side, but then even just building an entire Gaslight empire, which is like all the steampunk everywhere. And
the Gaslight Green Lantern looks awesome.
Oh yeah, like I can see that one. But I mean, I'm assuming you mean the Atomic Green Lantern.
The Atomic.
The one with the giant green hand. Yes. Yeah, he's one of our Rex, actually, internally. He loves that character. He's like, this is the manliest character we've ever made. He's got a ripped shirt, giant hand, he's very angry, mean face. Perfect.
Yep. If you guys have been watching Comic Station, I actually had the Atomic Wonder Woman, the statue, that is now at my house. So I love that character. I've been wanting to play that one. You guys have a lot of characters open. You get a few characters to start with. How do you unlock characters? How do you progress, I guess?
All right, so basically, since we're a free-to-play game, you have a few different options. You can play a lot, and just by playing a lot, you get enough merit, you can eventually unlock a character. Or conversely, if you just want to just throw money at the problem, you absolutely can do that too. You can just buy characters. And then we have costumes, which ultimately you can only purchase, but they're mostly for cosmetic and vanity things. So,
which I have a lot of vanity.
Oh yeah, I mean, to be clear, you have to look really good when you're killing everyone. Yeah. Or even being killed. I mean, either way, you got to look really good.
Got to look good dying.
Absolutely.
Obviously, MOBA, you have the 3 lanes, you have the towers. How many maps do you have right now, or the plans to bring more out, anything like that?
Okay, so right now we have 3 maps. We have a Gotham Divided, which is our very first map, and that one that's much more about skirmishing and just general really light combat. Then later on, it culminates in the fight for the orbital cannon, which typically is a massive team fight from both sides to get it. Then we have Coast City, which is Green Lantern's hometown, so therefore I'm partial to it. And basically that's kind of a mixture of both. Has the most jungle you'll ever see. So that one is a lot more about just map awareness and making sure your team really is all firing on the same cylinders. But it's only 2 lanes. And then we have the map we have right now, which is our main competitive map, which is a 3-lane map, and that is effectively 3 lanes, turrets all the way down, and then we have our own unique take on it, with obviously the ability to destroy and make new paths, combined with the ability to take these things which we refer to as deployables. They're basically map skills, almost map power-ups, and you can just drop them on people, and each one of them gives you separate powers, so you can do different. You can obviously make crazy different plays with that, and I expect we'll see some of that in a little bit.
Yep. Now, obviously, there's some classes in here. You got the magic users, the brawlers, the Superman, maybe some of the more ranged attackers. Green Arrow, I played as him, and magic users. You have stuff like that. What are the kind of classes you see here? What are the kind of for everybody? What kind of play styles is open?
Okay, so I would say really there's 2 different types. For every single character or every single champion of the multiverse, whichever way, they have basically an internal role for them, and then based off the map you're playing, there's a map role. So where it typically works is our base characters, you have blasters, deal a lot of damage with power damage. You've got enforcers, they're really big tanks. You've got marksmen, they do a ton of damage just from range. You've got assassins, they're all about basically just doing a massive amount of damage, but they're really frail. We've got controllers who really don't do as much damage, but have a lot more general CC. And then we got bruisers who are kind of halfway between an enforcer and an assassin. And those are the general baked in for the characters. But then based off the map you're playing, people will put them in different roles. So an example, for us, since we have a totally different credit model, and you can get money from just playing any type, there's no meta in our game that's evolved around starving people for credits, for instance. It's very much if you're on a team and you're doing stuff, you're contributing. Even kills and deaths and assists, they're mostly bragging rights, because whenever anyone assists, you split all the credits evenly. So in that sense, there's no real kill stealing either. So what this means...
So you don't have to grief each other and wait until the last hit and stole this kill.
Right, I mean, tell me wrong, people still do it, but they do it mostly for bragging rights than anything else, because it has no difference in terms of credits. But what that means is that you're seeing a lot of different metas evolve, where some people have decided they want to do a 2-lane where they effectively have an enforcer and a marksman. But other people, and then they will build the enforcer like what a normal support, and that's for that map role. So this is why things are a little different.
You get the credits, you can buy some enhancements during the game, obviously. At the end, they go away. But so, how many characters do you have right now, and what any plans for the future? And of course, where can we get Infinite Crisis?
All right, so right now I think we just released Nightmare Superman 2 days ago. So I think that
looks pretty cool.
Yeah, he's kind of awesome. I won a 1v2 lane with him the other night, and I was just like, wow. I don't think people know how to play against him yet, but he's still like utterly stifling presence in lane. But either way, I think that puts us at 27, 28.
Okay.
And then from there, like we have a very aggressive character cadence. So like every 3 weeks we drop another character. So next week we'll announce who our next character will be, and then 2 weeks after that, everyone will be able to play him. And right now, you just need to come to our website. Just go to www.infinitecrisis.com and download our game for free.
All right, very cool. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's a very cool MOBA, free to play, but some of the DC characters, you've never seen them like this before.
Yes.
So, very cool. Thank you very much.
No problem. Thank you.
Comic Book Geek and me is loving it.